We took 16 journalism students to Flint, Michigan during spring break 2017. The reason we did this was to revisit an American city that has been dealing with tainted water for nearly 3 years. It was absolutely shocking to us that people have had to endure this for so long, and we wanted to see how it has affected them and how it continues to hamper their daily lives. Here's the behind-the-scenes look at our reporting trip, a trip that took us beyond the water. So everybody's just got to get themselves there. I would try to get there, like I'm going to leave at 9. It's 6 hours, so allegedly I'll get there around 3.
I emailed We the People of Detroit. I emailed this lady, Melissa Mays. She has an organization, What Are You Fighting For? Get it? I didn't at first.
Oh, I got it now. I'm sorry.
I went into the meeting yesterday and I'm like, she has the worst name. And Jesse said it and I'm like, that makes so much more sense now.
No one knows what I'm talking about when I say this, but this woman, she had surgery or whatever, and she went home to take a shower, and she got like E. coli infection on her legs or something, and now she's like all these lesions and stuff, and now she goes home to shower at her parents' house or whatnot, and she's like, yeah, she's like, I thought I was gonna leave Flint, Michigan for the crime here, but I might have to leave here for the water. It's a really good soundbite, but I was like, oh dang,
Really
like,
good sound. Edit that.
so I was like, except I went coming into this, I was like, I'll be fine, just to like shower and brush my teeth and stuff, but then I saw that and I was like, whoa, maybe not, like that might be a problem.
Flint, spring break 2017.
I'm the other Amanda.
It's
there's
lit.
3?
It's lit.
Oh, I see them.
Yeah, great car. Filming children is very challenging because you have to ask the parents, obviously. Sometimes parents were not willing to have their son or daughter on camera, which is totally understandable. Here at a playground in Kersley Park. We're going to talk to parents and hopefully some kids about how the water crisis has affected their life specifically.
I like the walking thing because then I can do a wide shot and tighten it up.
Become a little unsafe for children.
Alright, 6 to go. We need 6 of you of the standing water.
Okay, so places that we want to hit today are Pet Store, Children's Museum, the Water is Life Conference. Ed's going to go to the farmer's market. Back to UMF. I have to get used to saying that. UMF for Rhea, trying to see if we can get just a little B-roll in there.
We're in Flint, and we're in this neighborhood that has all the houses are basically abandoned. So that one, you have that one.
Got to go do the duty.
So we just met this guy in Flint who lives right next to a Buick City factory that's been torn down, and his grandmother's been here since 1935, and so about 50 of his members used to work for the factory, and they're still in the same house that they've been in, and as you can see, the neighborhood is not what it used to be. It used to be 90 houses on each side of the street. Now there's barely anyone over here. So he said he stays just because his grandmother's here, but he hates Flint just like a lot of people do.
I'm a construction worker, carpenter worker. I build houses, and I build houses since 1982. If the houses go out, it's because the development of the houses then got sort of deteriorated and stuff like that.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't. I got adults. I'm 56 years old.
Have you lived here your entire life?
Entire life.
And has the water always affected you? Like, have you ever heard about it?
Always affected me.
And how have you dealt with it?
I take medications because of it irritates the skin. You have to take allergy medicine. You had to take cogentin, which is like allergy when you're breathing. You had to take betadine, which is the soap. And then you had to take Benadryls to keep you from itching.
We were looking around the residential area of around Buick City. Before it closed down, were there that many foreclosed homes or homes that are vacant?
Yes,
or?
the homes in General Motors was being bought for relocation. That means that their homes was being bought and relocate all the GM's General Motors workers with their families with new homes. That means that GM.
So they moved all those families out of those homes.
They bought all them homes
and took
and gave them checks to move to other locations.
Chlorine can dry skin, exacerbate eczema, and things of that nature. So chlorine, those shower filters are really meant to filter out chlorine, and some have experienced positive results from using those.
My name's Shakana with the CORE program. CORE stands for Community Outreach and Resident Education. We go door to door within the community, making sure that all residents have a filter on their faucet or a point of use that is clean water, filtered water. If you take a filter, we don't give you a picture. But if you can't take a picture, then I'll give you a picture. I'll take a picture. Take a picture. You gotta sign up and we gotta come out and make sure that you can't get the filter. Oh, yeah.
I've just talked to a lot of people today here that have attended this educational little thing about their water and how they can test it and what they can do to test their own blood and everything like that. But I'll probably focus on activism for my larger project, but this will probably be just like a little side project.
I'm focusing on pets and pet owners who have been affected from the water crisis in Flint, and I'm here currently at Magoo's Pet Outlet store here in Flint, and I was able to talk to some of the employees and the manager here about some of their pets that they have and some of the struggles they go through taking care of them and how they feel about other people and pet owners having to deal with this water crisis. Even though I probably wouldn't show it, I can get a little nervous, especially when I don't know how they would react with me approaching them, whether be like kind of like nice and polite and be like, sure, I'll be able to interview you, or like just say like, no, thank you, I don't want to be seen on camera.
Okay. Take one giant step forward, like right about to there. Your shot look good? You happy with it?
And when we're talking, you can just focus on me, just pretend like the camera's in here.
It's almost like, when people go to Mexico, don't drink the water. You hear that so much from people that come outside of Flint. So it's a really sucky situation. I've heard people that have claimed they've lost their pets from it. They didn't know they let them drink the water. I know, like I said, my oldest dog, I don't know if it's related or not, but she had a mast cell tumor. She had cancer. So, you just never know what's related, what's not. So,
Hey.
yeah.
All right. That was great. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
On a higher level, everyone's just over it, but like on a lower level, like on the human aspect, I feel like there's still stuff to be said. I feel like if you have a story to tell, you always want to keep telling it.
The Flint water crisis is really clearing up, and it takes a lot to clear up water. Now, you can jump off in there and you can pollute it, you can do, such and such, think about it. But water is pure. It depends on how you treat the water. Mm-hmm. You treat it all nasty, it's gonna be nasty. But you treat it good, it's gonna be good.